in this game, I will be shocked. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Welcome back, viewers. This is Twisted Liam 13. We're going to start the gameplay of Ace Combat 7. Now, if you've been watching my Ace Combat 5 gameplay, you'd notice that the graphics on it are very, very old school. I guess that's the way you'd say it, right? Retro? Nostalgic? Nostalgic? I don't know. And the reason for that is, I'm guessing Bandai Namco did it on a whim because I don't think anybody had ever talked about it. But I'm guessing Bandai Namco did it on a whim to go ahead and re-release Ace Combat 5 if you pre-ordered Ace Combat 7 for the PlayStation. And I think I was told by G that they released Ace Combat 6 for the Xbox players.
Mm-hmm.
If you pre-ordered Ace Combat 7. So, and Ace Combat 6 actually has to do with the storyline as well. I wish they would release Ace Combat 6 for PlayStation. That was the only bad thing, was they never released Part 6 for PlayStation at all. But Ace Combat 5 was created in 2004, believe it or not, and was for the PlayStation 2. So they didn't remaster it. What they did is they just put the game on and allowed PlayStation to use the higher resolution to play it, I guess. I don't know exactly the details on that, but I know it's not remastered. So when you're playing it, it's the old school graphics, and it's pretty old school if you've been watching it. So I'm kind of excited to see the graphics on Ace Combat 7 and how they detail the planes.
Oh, it's so pretty.
So we're gonna go ahead and get into that. Jessica's all being quiet. She's like, whatever. I don't even care. I'm too busy.
I'm a ghost. I'm
my
watching.
gosh. She's like, I'm a ghost. Forget you guys.
I'm watching and drawing.
See, I kind of want to know. Okay, so the voiceover could be in English or in Japanese, and I kind of want to do Japanese voiceover. But I'm wondering if I should do like the gameplay in English first, and then do a second gameplay and then do like a second gameplay in Japanese.
Yeah, I think you should start out with English and then do the Japanese, because that's what I plan on doing.
Okay, you see, that's what I was thinking too. On which game? Resident Evil?
Yeah.
Or another game? I'm sorry.
Resident Evil is what I was thinking about.
Yeah. Okay, so just so that way the viewers know, because we're sitting here talking about it. So, she's watching me do Ace Combat 7, and next week, we're gonna, well, we're not gonna work it out, but, she is going to be, Jessica23 is going to be doing gameplay for the rebooted Resident Evil 2.
Yes.
So if I'm not
on the days.
So if I'm not live, right? 4 days. 4 days. That's how I was. That's how I was when I got this game. When I got Ace Combat. So if I'm not doing a live, it's most likely because I'm watching her gameplay. Because I watched her demo, which you can go see on her YouTube, which is Jessica23. Right? It's Jessica23.
Yeah, basically that's my name for everything.
Yeah, so, and just in case you don't know, it's JESHIKA 23, all one long word and numerical, whatever. So look for her on YouTube. She's been doing videos. We've been doing videos together when we play Call of Duty, Fortnite. We clip everything together. G, there you go. She just commented her name right there, so follow her. G is OG Darkspawn, all one word as well. He does YouTube videos and broadcasts of, well, I know he was going to do Ace Combat 7, but he respected my wishes and didn't spoil anything for me because he knows that this was like the one game I was waiting for like the last 2.5 years. So, thank you, G, for that.
Of course, man. Of course.
But I'm sure he's gonna be doing his own gameplay of this as well as while I do this one. I think what I'm going to do is play this game in hard in English, and then when Ace mode comes out, because you get expert in Ace mode once you beat the things. When expert and Ace mode come out, I'm going to do the voiceovers in Japanese with English subtitles, just to get a feel for it. What else? What else is there? Well, I know like I said, she's going to be doing Resident Evil 2, so please do go watch her do that. I'm sure she's going to have a lot of fun being scared and stuff, because those zombies on there on the demo look wicked as shit. So I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of jump scares on there.
Yeah, I'm gonna be crying. It's gonna be great.
I'm letting you know right now, I'm gonna have like a little thing, and I'm gonna keep a track of every time you go, ee! Every time you do that, I'm gonna keep track.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna have a marker, like a countdown marker.
That would be great.
And then at the end, from the
know.
beginning until you beat the game, and then when you get the stats of like how well you did with the game, I'm also gonna put E meter and how many times you did throughout the game.
Yes.
We're gonna have our own little, you know, chat, a little thing going on. So that should be.
That would be funny.
All right, so let's go ahead.
Half the time.
You do it, and it's kind of.
And don't even realize it. Like, it just happens.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You kind of do it a lot, and it's funny. It's cute. It's a cute thing. It's kawaii. There we go. Alright, so making sure I have everything set up. I don't have a flight stick. I need to go buy this flight stick. I want the flight stick.
That's a lot of money.
That's only $80. That's not bad. The last flight stick
That's
I bought.
a lot of money.
Dude, the last flight stick I bought was like $160. And the flight system. What? High G turn? Oh, wait, what? Reduce collision damage? What? Wait, what's high G turn? I didn't know you could do high G turn on here.
It's R2 and L2.
Ah. Oh, so they brought that back. Okay. That's gonna be different. I remember they used that. I think they used that first system in Ace Combat 6. So it's not something that every Ace Combat had. Like, every Ace Combat always brought something kind of new to it.
Yep.
Campaign data. I think I did a mission already, but I'm gonna restart a mission on campaign. I'm just gonna restart it from the beginning. Let's play the.
Any like fancy moves, you're gonna have to do the expert controls.
Dude, if you play with the beginner controls, then you shouldn't be playing this game. If you're not open to pitch and rolling and having the yaw system, then you shouldn't be playing this game anyways. Because not being able to do barrel rolls and stuff. Not being able to do barrel rolls, that kind of sucks, dude. Like, free system.
It does kind of suck. But the thing is, it's been a very long time since I played any sort of flight simulation. Anything.
Battlefront 2. Yeah, see? Got that.
It's been a while.
Okay, whatever. Okay, we're gonna restart
It's been a few months.
I'm erasing everything. Okay, we're gonna let this story play out. Do I want to do it on hard? Yeah, I'll do it on hard difficulty. Because I'm usually used to playing these kind of games. Alright, here we go.
Does the color of the sky mean anything special to you? It does to me. A hell of a lot.
Look, it's El Paso.
When I close my eyes, the sky in my dreams is a deep, dark blue. Pilots have been in my family for 4 generations.
That pose right there, that was Jessica in El Paso her first time. It's too bright! Why?
That's true. That's very true. Where's my umbrella?
Where's my parasol?
Nothing beats being at the controls and seeing it from the cockpit. Look here.
Gramps tossed a magazine over to me with an article. Unmanned fighters are no longer a dream. Yet pilots taking to the skies will soon be a distant memory.
I don't see anything good coming from that.
Know what? Lying smack dab in the middle of the desert west of here, there's a bunch of planes from the last war. Some of them have been mothballed, but most of them are just rusted piles of junk waiting to be scrapped. Gramps was really good friends with the super there, so he got to take whatever he wanted, no questions asked. That's how we got the parts to build our own plane. Now, when I say we, I mean me, my grandpa, and his old war buddies. I cut my teeth working with those geezers. They taught me their skills and some dirty jokes. But with their aging eyeballs and whatnot, I ended up having to do most of the work myself. I was at the airstrip doing some flight training when I saw it. A prototype drone. It wasn't much of a plane, more of a trash can with wings.
It's taking
I've
quiet.
had it all you want, kid. But technology's always changing. If you don't keep up with it, it'll leave your ass behind.
It took 6 years and 8 months to get that engine running. And it took us another year and a half after that to finally get the balance of the airframe just right. I'd gone from being a little girl to, well, still a girl, just older. But now, I was all alone. Wherever the souls of my Gramps and his pals are flying, I hope it's peaceful.
And they really did upgrade the graphics on this. Jesus.
Then, finally, I was ready to break the sound barrier. All this plane could do was take off, accelerate, and fly up.
Don't mind your phone going off.
Ooh, it's this one. It's this one.
So, I flew up, straight up, through the clouds, high into the sky. Dark blue. I could almost touch it. Then I saw OCS fighters. They were tailing something. A drone. They were going full out chasing that thing. Doing 30 Gs at least. Damn, I've never seen anything move that fast. It had a rose painted on it. The Erusian emblem. But that country's a whole continent away from here.
Crap. You should have been my best with you, piece of junk. Should have
It's so pretty.
Whoa.
Is everyone here? Settle down. I said settle down. You have all been instrumental in helping to maintain peace in Usea as members of the International Union Peacekeeping Force. Until today. Earlier, our radar site informed us that a group of unidentified aircraft was approaching. Communication systems went down immediately afterwards. We are led to conclude that they have attacked the site. Here's your mission. It's possible that the Usian ceasefire agreement has been broken for the first time in over a decade. As of today, the Fort Grays Air Base Squadron of the IUPF has been put on high alert. All members who have been ordered to sortie, fly there immediately. Find the unidentified craft, then use your weapons to round them up and force them to land. If the hostiles counterattack, then you will...
What the hell was that? There's smoke! We're under attack. Numerous unidentified aircraft have burned overhead.
Jesus Christ, right off the bat it's a base invasion?
Scramble.
Alright then.
Take off and eliminate the unidentified craft attacking the base. This is not a drill.
Wow. They decided to go start running, huh?
It's like gonna start out the party, right? I guess.
Right? For real though. I'm a little.
Good thing I muted my mic. My dad came in. It was so loud. So loud. He was like, how's the Will doing? I was like, he's doing something right now, Dad. Can't talk to him. He's all sad.
Oh. Alright, let's do this. Yo, that F-16 looks dope, bro.
Stand by at the front.
Man.
Radar site's still silent. Scramble. Get those birds in the sky. We're sitting ducks. What's happening? Bombers incoming. Don't know how many.
Let's clear that runway. We don't got all day here.
Main squadron, head to runway. Column squadron,
Mage
take off.
2.
Link to Skykeeper. Hurry, Mage squadron.
Oh, they did really good.
Verify and read back.
The cockpit looks good.
Take off. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you.
Oh, they put heat ripples?
Do me a favor and get
That's
that bird
awesome.
in the air ASAP.
We can actually see the heat off of the afterburners and stuff?
Take off and
Oh yeah.
Mage 1.
That's crazy.
Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Oh shit.
Roger that.
Oh. Alright then.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. Fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers. Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located. It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight. You're a good
So is the
pilot.
game pretty long?
So I told them. I had to fill an empty spot.
It can be. Oh, whoa.
Enemy bomber confirmed down. Good job.
Oh, they made that.
Mage 2. Trigger,
The
switch your radars.
explosion on there, man.
Oh yeah.
The game is about, what, 18 to 20 missions?
It's 20 missions exactly.
So it can be pretty long. Each mission takes about 20 minutes, 15 to 20 minutes, depending on what you're doing.
Yep.
Wow. That's a pretty good length.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts roll up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Jesus. Okay.
Bandit is in my sights.
There we go. Oh, switching to guns. He's down. Whoa.
This should make the job easier. Destroy the target. Missile away. Missile hit. Mage 2, targets in range, pair of bombers.
Trigger, stay calm.
Fuck you,
I know the
shit.
kid showed some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
Damn it. Oh, god damn it.
Oh, you're having a great time over there.
Great time.
The first time I went through this mission, I did it first try, no problem.
Mage 2, walking.
Haha.
That's it. It's great when it's simple.
Mage 2, target down.
We've done enough damage to the harbor to carrier and enemy fleet. Drop payload on installation.
Man. Even the debris flying down seems real.
Nice going, Mage 2.
It just doesn't disintegrate in the air.
You still got a long way to go, kid. I'll give you some pointers back at base if you can make it in one piece. Skykeeper, this is Mage 1, over. Tally 2 bandits.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Oh, there, Trigger, settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Welcome. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Alright. Is there any, like,
2 new enemy groups.
hold on. I guess I'll find out.
What was the question?
Never mind.
What was
I'll
the
find,
question?
I'll find out. I'll look and find out. Right now.
What's the question so I know what the question
Sorry.
was at least?
Don't worry. Let me find out first, and then I'll.
Yes, you're gonna fucking bug the shit out of me with that.
I know it's great, isn't it?
So what was the fucking question?
Needs to know.
He needs to know. One of us.
What was the fucking question?
Don't worry about it. I'm gonna find out real quick, and then I'll ask the question.
Target is down.
I'm aiming for it right now.
Attaboy, Trigger.
Ah, wow, they really did go into detail about that. Holy crap! Oh, and when you're in the inside, oh, that's crazy. The question was gonna be, when you go through the clouds, is it like actually going through clouds where condensation happens? I answered my own question. The answer is yes. That is fucking awesome.
Yes.
Are you happy now?
Yes.
Jesus. Missed. Oh shit! Oh. They're still missed? Come on, for a MiG-21 you should not be able to damage. There we go.
Swing and a miss.
I'm telling you. But those flares didn't work? Shit.
They have to be real close.
Come on. Whoa.
Enemy bomber hit, but still airborne. Finish it off.
Not anymore.
Confirmed down.
They can burn with their own payload. Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
That's a miss. One remaining.
Mage 2, keep your focus. You got this. Column 3, Fox 2.
Target is in range of guns. Mage. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Golem Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones? What's the deal with all the drones?
Oh my gosh, my chair.
Report for debriefing.
I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
I definitely couldn't play this on a big screen.
Yes. Oh.
If I were to play it.
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, huh? Because... I forgot about that.
I don't know. It's just me and big screens. Well, I guess I could probably for just a little bit. But if I was gonna sit down and play like 5 hours or more of it, it'd have to be on my small screen.
Makes sense. Makes sense. And it looks like
That
it's
does
loading.
look so real.
Doesn't it though? Oh my gosh.
We are currently assessing the damage to the
It's
base.
like watching a movie.
We have confirmed that the aircraft carrier Albatross
I'm excited
was
for the rest of this
sunk.
game.
We know the attacking bogies were from Erusia. International Union peacekeeping force bases all over the Yusian continent were attacked in the same way. The damage is severe. Many wars are lost by failing to recover from the opening blows. That means successfully retaliating was very important. You may have turned the tides of battle here. You have our
I
thanks.
should be playing this.
Yes.
Seems a lot more relaxing than having acid zombies run after me.
I'll tell you what, you play this and I will play Resident Evil.
Really?
Why not?
Okay.
Yeah?
I don't know. I've never played a game like that. I've seen people play it, but not actually tried.
Oh, no, when you get here, you gotta play this. Seriously. The aircraft tree has been unlocked in campaign mode. Bum, bum, bum. Next mission. I have to play the next mission now.
As of 1 p.m. today, the Kingdom of Erusia has declared war on the Osean Federation. As soon as the news broke out, enemy aircraft began bombing Osean territory, causing widespread destruction. The Air Defense Force has released a statement saying this violent attack was carried out by drones. They speculate the drones were secretly transported to Osea in shipping containers and launched remotely. The Secretary of the Navy has stated that the enemy was targeting naval ports across the country. According to the Secretary, all of the nation's aircraft carriers, including one still under construction, sustained severe damage in the attacks. We have yet to hear back from the department as to the fate of Osean carriers currently at sea.
I'm gonna be sending you update photos. So.
I've just received breaking news.
Yes.
As I
National
go.
Space Elevator, which is being built in southern Yusia, has been seized by the Erusian army. Reports say former President Harling was touring the site at the time, but his current whereabouts are unknown. Our
So you can
sources
yell
in
at me if
government
something
tell
looks
us it was
fugly.
Harling's policies regarding the space elevator that caused economic frictions in the area, and which ultimately led to this war. Located near Erusia, on the continent of Yusia, the space elevator has been under construction for some time now. The Executive Office of the Osean Federation has declared a national state of emergency. They have ordered all its armed forces, including Yusian peacekeepers, to mobilize and make the necessary preparations to launch an immediate counterattack. Ladies and gentlemen, our country is officially at war. Stay tuned for further updates.
Breaking news from ENN. Osea launched an attack on the capital today, striking Farbanti from their aircraft carrier, the Kestrel II. After a brutal battle, the Erusian Air Force successfully repelled them. During the air raid, the Osean Air Force fired missiles at the city and managed to shoot down a number of Erusian fighters. Some of the disabled planes then crashed into residential areas.
What?
The world was screwed. 20 years ago, the Earth got slammed by an asteroid. Usha was on the wrong
The
side
rain
of
looks
planet
real.
when it hit. Hard. Refugees swarmed the Erusian Republic, the biggest country on the continent, plunging it into chaos. They were desperate and started a war, one they had no hope of winning. That's the war my dad fought and died in. The biggest nations from 2 continents went head-to-head, and the so-called righteous Oseans struck the deal that ended it. They fancied themselves the only nation that could bring peace and stability to the world. They even tried saving the Usians, still suffering from the disaster. That's how a space elevator, stretching way up into the sky, ended up being built in Usha, paid for by the Oseans. President Harling said he did it out of compassion for his fellow humans. But to the folks in Erusia, it looked like Osea was moving in to take over. Erusia went from being a republic back to being a kingdom. When they started this new war, they managed to get the drop on everyone. The second the declaration hit the news, Erusian forces took control of the space elevator without spilling a single drop.
Yeah, we're in the storyline.
Yeah.
I know.
President Harling was touring the elevator when it happened and disappeared.
They're talking about how Harling disappeared from the
While
elevator.
that was going on, the Erusian ships that were docked all around Osea released a swarm of drone fighters they had hidden on board in containers. No one thought they were capable of doing what they did that day. With pinpoint accuracy, they managed to take out everything that was military, and not a single civilian was hurt in the process. Osea pissed lots of people off with their huge military presence around the world. Erusia didn't have the same reach, but they could hit their targets faster and cleaner. And when all this was going down, I just so happened to be in my flying drag racer. In case you were wondering, yeah, I survived.
Oh, she made it.
I crashed in a bombed-out Osean Air Force base, then got arrested for breaking wartime aviation laws or some crap. The world went from being at peace to being at war, all in the blink of an eye. I was tried, found guilty, and scuffed into
Kind of reminds me of
partnership.
Rebecca. They had like made an updated version of her.
Soldiers.
Right.
Remember those mothballed planes I told you about before?
But that's probably
They
just
were
because of the
loaded on ship,
hairstyle.
too.
But
We headed off down south for several days, and then swung east. That's how I got here. I was thousands of kilometers from Erusia on the opposite side of the Usian continent. For a port, it was dull as hell. It had 3 rusty patrol boats, and the base? The fences were topped with razor wire, the tower had a searchlight and machine guns, and a truck with a gun turret was parked in front of the gate. Its gun was aimed at the yard.
Yo, some of these pictures
This
look real.
was a prison. This place looked like
Right.
a full-on base, but half the tanker trucks were just big balloons, and the runways weren't even paved, just painted on the dirt. The whole place was
lighting
just
is
one
really good,
big
too.
Fat lie.
Right?
The only reason I was here is because they knew I'd restored a supersonic plane. They wanted me to make something out of the mothballed planes they brought, that they could park on the fake runway. Can you believe that shit? So, I tried to escape. They found out, and set the dogs on me.
What the fuck? That was crazy. Oh, hello, second viewer. Oh, I don't know who the second viewer is. Is that Yuji?
Nope.
Oh, wow. Okay, well then hello, second viewer.
Gee, is that you? You automatically blame G's, huh?
Of course. It's because I'm black, it's fine.
The declaration was made. Surprise attacks began around the continent that have inflicted major damage to our armed forces. Forces aligned with the Erusea are currently appearing throughout Asia.
You're getting ready to play the second mission of Ace Combat 7.
Combination of these
Thank you
forces
for joining.
overwhelm the majority of the
If you have any
continent,
questions,
and they are now
please let us know.
encroaching on the east. Additionally, the multinational space elevator has been seized by the Erusian.
We're nice people.
If you want us to answer those questions, though, that might be the
both a symbol of peace and a valuable asset in the fight against growing energy concerns.
I don't know anything.
Whoever has control of it will have enormous.
I know nothing.
We cannot turn a blind eye to this critical situation. The Fort Grays Air Base Squadron has been entered into the order of battle to reclaim the elevator as an advance element. First, you will attack all hostiles coming
Alright, let's try this out.
from the plateau to stop any interference with the Allied ground troops. The enemy has deployed several vehicles equipped with anti-air radar along the roads. You are to destroy them. They should not pose much of a threat. However, there is a high likelihood that the attack will draw more enemy air support.
What do I think it
If
is?
that happens, fight them off swiftly and establish air superiority.
This should be fun.
That looks... It looks like it's gonna be easy peasy, right?
You're damn right.
Yep.
Points awarded depending on your performance in missions and matches. They can be exchanged for aircraft, weaponry, and upgrade parts. Match play whether your performance, determine the competition, or team. What does it make? 29? Or whatever, just lock down there. I want the lock thing. Give me the lock thing. I'll have to get airman.
I bet it
first
takes
class.
a while to unlock all that.
Probably. Oh, apparently I don't have enough to
upgrade.
To upgrade. Oh, I'm gonna need these. Look at that. Yeah, mobility. Missile reload, missile power. Oh, the F-15J is on here, and the C. Holy crap. The Typhoon's on here, the Raphael. The Su-47. I don't even want to look at all of them right now because I'm getting all wanting to have all of
I
these.
want it all.
I want them all. I want them all now.
Don't
work for 'em.
So do you think you have to like replay? So this game is offered on like different difficulties. Is that what you said earlier?
Yeah, it goes. The first 3 difficulties you get to play through is easy, normal, hard, and then once you beat hard, there's expert mode, and then once you beat expert mode, there's ace mode. Now everybody goes, well, what's the difference? In each one, it's harder to kill the aircraft that you're fighting against. Like in easy and normal, I think it only takes one missile to kill certain aircraft. In hard and expert, it takes 2. I think in ace it takes 2 as well, but the thing is in each difficulty as well, your ammo is depleted. So like right now, with the F-16 here, we get 2,400 rounds of guns, 70 rounds of missiles, and 5 flares, right? And for our special weapons, you get like 16 air-to-air missiles for the four simultaneous target missiles, and you get 10 ground bombs. Well, say an expert and ace, all of that gets depleted by at least 40%. So you have to rely on dogfighting. Like in ace mode, like if ace mode is like any of the other air combat games, the time to lock on and to actually get into an actual firing position is like flying a real flight simulator. Like you don't just lock on and shoot. You have to keep him locked on and get into a point where like if he's getting ready to do a hard turn, you have to wait until he comes out of the hard turn and straightens out to get a good shot. Because if he does too hard of a turn, your missiles are just going to go by. So you actually have to like pay attention. So the harder the thing, the more realistic it becomes, I guess you could say.
Oh wow. That sounds fun.
To me it is. I mean for me, yeah, I guess it is to me.
To us regular plebeians over here, it's fucking difficult as hell.
Sounds like it. It's like Madhouse on Resident Evil 7.
Right?
Which I can't do.
Madhouse.
It's
In the middle of the sky, Madhouse. Sorry. It just came in my head, I'm sorry.
It's fine.
Alright, let's try
But if
this. It's what? Charge the enemy.
Ow.
Current target is on rails, but there's still military vehicles and anti-air weaponry. Destroy the target. But HQ has made it clear that no harm.
Oh, they make the legs actually move when you do the yaw, so if you're actually like pressing the pedals. That's dope.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days.
God damn.
Man, that thing sounds exactly like the damn thing in F-16. Caution, 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 pull up. Alright.
My headphones need charge very soon.
Oh no.
I hate having a short wire to charge things.
It's popping off now, Trigger. The war has officially begun.
Officially.
I might be absent from my headphones for just a tiny little while.
A tiny little while?
Yeah.
Okay. I guess.
I'm jogging. It's so
I know.
cool.
I know. I know.
Mage 2 bombs away.
Did I not get that one? Oh, I missed. Holy crap.
The enemy's barely resisting. This is easy money, so grab it while you can. They got their anti-air guns aimed right at us.
I can hear him. He's saying the same. He's saying the same exact crap my stepdad was saying right now.
They would probably get along.
Target destroyed.
It would kind of be funny. Oh!
Target destroyed. 3 to go.
Yo, that AA gunfire is no shit.
Enemy interceptors inbound. Prepare to engage in 30 seconds.
Oh yeah. Here they come. Take them down.
That's pretty good.
Pay attention to who's on what side. The newest IFF is connected to our entire force via satellites. It's reliable, so trust your radars. We've got one course. Enemy evading.
2 targets remaining.
Is it bad that I'm laughing at my own shitty?
H2, target destroyed.
All aircraft, residential area is below you.
I'm special.
Oh, come on. No, no, no. Come on. Alright. Oh, stalling out.
Isn't he supposed to be dead though?
Shred the radar network.
Ha 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 ha.
Fine, I'll make it quick. The clouds don't just affect your field of vision. They also mess with your HUD and radar. The Seekers can sometimes
Oh, I
lose
thought
lock
it was.
onto their targets too.
That's important.
Ha 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 ha.
Enemy will crash in a residential area.
That was really late.
Sarcasm.
That was really late. Yeah, it was so late.
Trigger, there's one more to go.
H2, missile away.
Nice kill, Mage 2. Good work, Trigger. The enemy's a lovely pile of scrap.
I've only got one bomb left. Make it count.
No.
That was the last radar vehicle. Great work. Radar vehicle's destroyed, but the interceptor shows no sign of retreating. Take it out.
I'm gonna try the clusters.
Crush as many as you can.
Let's see how well these play.
Missed. You're mine. I'll make it quick. Fire anti-air gun. Now! No, they're not linked with the radar vehicle. Launch manually. Trigger, you get him. Here's some feedback from those war merchants. Write your manuals in a language we can understand. Enemy on your tail. Switching. Enemies locked on. I'm in position. He's mine. They're losing it after their allies on the ground were taken out.
Oh, that worked somehow.
Missile launched.
Oh, went through that fire.
Those clouds.
I think he's down. Yeah, he's down.
We're behind the enemy.
Radar tower, gone.
Hell yeah, hostile has been eliminated.
H2 locked. All right, this base is worth destroying. In gun range.
Come on. Come on. Fucking shit. Load up. Thank you.
Oh.
Keep your mind focused.
5
Oh,
targets
fuck. That's
Enemy transport destroyed. There's more. Enemy on your rear.
missile away.
Behind target and ready to attack.
All transports have been destroyed. But what were they carrying?
4 targets remaining.
Enemies travel a long way, so they're trying to hit this quickly.
Chaff and flares are running low.
Come on. That was a good move, though, actually.
That only scratched me up. Continue with my combat. Okay, let's completely blind those bastards.
3 targets remaining.
Continuing attack. Strike! Missile! Warning, bandit!
Missile evaded.
Damn.
Mage 2 locked. Targeting gun ranger.
Why don't they withdraw? What? They gonna bring their buddies back from the dead?
Mage 2, missile launch.
Enemy missile detected. Evading.
Come on.
Fuck, he's mine.
Her headset died. She said she'll be back soon, though. Come on. Come on. What the hell? Are those drone fighters? Oh gosh, here we go. Alright, Jess, for sure. We'll be here.
What happened? Status report.
Multiple bogeys on radar. They're close.
Wait, they're being launched.
You're cleared to engage. They're probably hostile.
Judging by the way they look and move, they gotta be drones. Well spotted, clown. No doubt about it, we're dealing with UAVs. But that doesn't change a thing. Just think of them as somewhat clever decoys. Take them all down. These drones have great agility. All aircraft. You know what high G turns are, right? Use them. HQ, this is Golem 1. Bandits confirmed as UAVs. Repeat, bandits are drones. Golem 1, that doesn't matter. Destroy all enemy fighters and get out. It doesn't matter? He's saying the war can change in an instant. Get over it. Yeah, I just wish they'd give us a bit more warning.
Bandit is down.
Golem 2, the enemy's reading.
Flares launched.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Oh man, I'm almost out of missiles.
Chaff and flares depleted.
I only got 1 missile left.
Escaped into the clouds. Enemy UAV confirmed destroyed. Hell yeah. Golem Squadron, you're not gonna let Mage get all the glory, are ya?
3 enemies to go.
Oh, I gotta switch to guns. Oh, this is not gonna be good.
Golem 3, Fox 2.
I can't see.
On his tail.
Crap. The aircraft is icing up. I'm getting a warning.
Get out of the clouds. The ice will melt so I can ride your roller coaster up here.
Locked.
Whoa.
Oh.
Don't try to read their movements. I'm buying dinner for anyone who takes down an enemy.
There's a bar I want to try.
You're doing good. Just 2 more.
God, these things are fast, bro.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
Mage 2, Fox 2.
Where'd he go?
1 to go. Let's get through this without any casualties.
Come on, come on. That missile just went out.
Behind target and ready to attack.
So, drones don't feel the G-force, huh? I'm iced up.
Locked.
Gosh, bro. This one drone is giving me this much shit.
Oh, see, that's bad.
Missiles depleted.
Oh, finally. Got him.
Enemy aircraft confirmed down.
The skies are clear. Nice work, everyone. Mission complete. RTB.
No casualties. We couldn't have done any better. Returning to base.
I don't know. Maybe the bandits we took down caused civilian casualties.
Ammunition 0.
No point arguing. That's how war is these days. You shoot, someone gets killed. The guys in charge take care of the rest.
That was crazy.
God damn it, flying through the buildings.
You've given us air superiority by destroying their radar.
Shaking
The first
shit.
barrier keeping us from retaking the space elevator is gone. Now is the time to group up and begin the counteroffensive. Let us reclaim what is ours.
Alright.
The surprise attacks carried out after the declaration of war saw the peacekeeping forces of various countries, including Osea, suffer major damage. The ships moored around the space elevator and near Gandar Bay have been hit particularly hard. Numerous ships have been sunk and abandoned. Fortunately, our cutting-edge aircraft carrier, Kestrel 2, was at sea, so it was spared from the attack. Kestrel 2 is now preparing to launch another attack against Erusia's capital.
Oh, don't fucking stall on me now, bitch.
Vulture also managed to escape Gandar Bay safely. However, it lost all its aircraft, so it's sailing empty. Today, the International Union Peacekeeping Force reclaims its bid to the space elevator. The Fort Grays Island Air Base Squadron
But it
will
fucking
rendezvous
does.
with the carrier Vulture for a joint mission. The first objective will be to seize air superiority in Schoppenberg in order to secure a route for the support squadrons. The enemy maintains air superiority over Schoppenberg, so expect heavy resistance from enemy aircraft. There's more, so listen carefully. Right from the
bye,
start of
second
the war,
viewer.
the enemy has been deploying
Oh.
drones. They're using a new advanced type of drone.
You probably left because it got so fucking quiet.
The unmanned
Probably.
airborne aircraft carrier, the Arsenal Bird, carries this new drone.
If you're having difficulty with the
The Ocean
drones,
development of the massive Arsenal birds and
I'm having
dispatched
difficulty
to
with
the
this
space
piece of
elevator
shit.
to provide support. However, it's been reported that the carriers may have fallen into the hands of the Erusian forces. If that's true, it could be a significant obstacle for us.
Oh, will you fucking hurry up? I've already hit this
Regain
motherfucker
control of
8
the space
times!
elevator ASAP. Good luck out there.
You say that, but all I'm doing is literally flying donuts.
Oh, this is supposed to take place this year, huh? May 30th, 2019. So they did keep it incongruent then with the Ace Combat games. Or, I mean, with the lore.
Yes.
Huh. Yes.
What? I'm completely out?
Yep, completely.
I'm a little ahead of me again. What do you mean target was not struck?
Ooh, I just bought the F-14.
Nice. Ooh.
Alright. I'm gonna use my F-14.
What are you on mission 3 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. Which one was mission 3 again?
I don't know what the name of it. I can only give you the name of it. That's about it. It's where two-pronged assault or something like that. That's what the name is.
Two-pronged assault. What's the beginning area? Like, how do you proceed to the beginning?
You take down the bandits. It's in Schoppenberg. It's called two-pronged strategy.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I need the Top Gun theme music to take off. Damn it. Thank you for trying.
Meh. I don't know Top Guns. Oh yes, if you hear that weird scream again, you should know why.
Okay.
Mage Squadron, this is the situation. Gollum and the other bases squadrons already joined forces and are engaged. You guys will arrive right in the middle of the action.
Ugh, I don't like this.
Mage Squadron, eliminate all bandits in the current airspace. We have the upper hand, but that doesn't mean we can ease up.
Mage 1 to Gollum 1, thank your lucky stars. Looking good, Mage Squadron. Keep up that pressure. Trigger time to show the other guys that we get wet wild and do dirty, dirty things. Once you hit one of them, stick to him like glue. Don't let him out of your sights, even in the clouds. And so, your first hunting season begins.
Mage 2, bandit down. Excellent.
Really?
Really?
Let's go, let's go. Come on.
You can't evade a missile. Use chaff and flares. Your fingers should still move even if you're in a 9G
Your mission to protect this ungrateful shit.
He's going in the clouds. I'm following.
Roger that.
Ah!
H2, missile launch.
Yeah.
3 remaining.
Coming out the clouds. Come on. Oh God, that's ground. Holy shit. Oh, come on. Come on. There you go. There you go. I got tone. Oh, they missed. They both missed. Nope, nope. Oh, you screwed up, bro. Should have turned when you could.
Looks like they weren't ready for a fight. I'm iced up.
In gun range.
Once the enemy gets behind me, that's your chance to take him out.
Roger that.
Mage 2 enemy has a lock on you.
Shit.
Wait for it.
Missile launched.
Got him.
Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
I haven't even broken a sweat. Missile incoming! Evade! Break! Break!
Wait, what the hell?
Caution! Missile!
Caution! A large aircraft is approaching. All aircraft, stay alert.
Oh, what the hell? Oh, Jesus Christ. Of course it would be one of those things already.
We just learned that Eruzia is utilizing the Arsenal bird. Those bastards. They had that thing combat ready this whole time.
Enemy has a radar lock. Dodging everything I throw at him. Missiles. Break, now!
We're just waiting for mission command.
We'll live through this, Trigger. These guys are definitely a step above the last drones.
Damn, they're agile. There's too many of them.
These guys will go down easy.
All aircraft, no change in game plan. Destroy the Arsenal bird.
Golem Squadron, take out Big Baby Huey.
Page 2, missile. Damn. Skeleton 1 lost. Skeleton 2, take over command.
Gargoyle Squadron, this is Gargoyle 1. Skeleton Squadron, intel.
Status?
Verifying the situation.
Golem 2, missile, evade!
Evading!
This is Golem 3, Golem 2's hit! Status report.
Launch your chaff and flare supply.
Shit, Golem 2, do you copy?
This is Golem 2. It should still appear to be functioning okay.
Enemies to break! Keep on break!
the fuck?
Skeleton Squadron is down. We've had too many losses. All squadrons, command has ordered a complete withdrawal. Leave the operation area immediately.
Brilliant observation. If they noticed earlier, more of us would have survived to hear it.
Save your chatter for the debriefing. Gollum and Mage Squadron, give our allies some time to escape.
Wilco, but Gollum 2's hit. Gotta send it back. Let's get dirty, Trigger.
Shoot down those UAVs. Don't let them touch any friendlies.
Gollum 2, head back to base.
Gargoyle 1, escort Gollum 2.
Continuing the mission. Still got my wings. Trigger doesn't need to fill in for me. I'm back and
You won't make any difference up here. Get back to base and cool your head.
Copy that. Returning home.
Locked. Mage 2, UAV down. Mage Squadron, you're going toe-to-toe with the UAVs. Good work.
Yowza! Don't think, focus.
Retreating aircraft. Leave the AO. Allies will hold off pursuit. Gollum Squadron, Mage Squadron, hang in there and come back safe.
That's it, Trigger. They're machines. Don't show them any mercy. Attack missed. That a boy, Mage 2. Just keep firing.
Watch out. Enemy has a one. More UAVs spotted. Gargoyle Squadron, they might cut off your retreat.
My status is fine. Affirmative.
Gargoyle 1, leaving Operation Airspace with Gollum 2.
Retreating aircrafts, prepare for combat. It's a bogey. Gargoyle 1, Gollum 2, engage now. Attack.
What's that? This is 30.
Gargoyle 1. Caution! Missile!
It's like he...
Ammunition 0. Skykeeper. Gargoyle 1 lost.
What the hell? Gollum 2, status report. Just talk to me.
I'm against an Su-30. Orange wingtips. I can't shake it off. Imagine me move for move.
Gollum 2, stop dogfighting and run.
Gollum and Mage Squadron, help us!
It looks fun. Thank you.
This is getting a little tight.
Oh shit.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Missile inbound. Evade.
Let Gollum and Mage Squadron handle it. They'll pull through.
Get your asses out.
I'm so shocked up. Bring them on.
An ally's hit. Gollum and Mage, move in to provide support.
Let's move. They're ours.
Mage Squadron still have their hot gun? Then we just might make it out. Don't look back, just have faith. Gollum and Mage, we owe you a debt. And we'll pay.
That's it, baby. Come to Puppy.
Come on. Come on. I can't tell if it hit or not. Oh, shit.
I know. All we can do is fly away as fast as we can.
Mage 2, provide cover for Allied retreat. You're low on missiles.
You think?
This is where we lost.
Missile did not connect.
Mage 2 is taking on multiple UAVs.
Mage 2,
He's
missile
got to
launch.
say, we owe him one.
Why didn't any of those missiles work?
Mage 2, UAV down. Keep it up, buddy.
Fourth race aircraft. So let's take it easy next time.
Gollum 2, what's your status? Status report.
He's a predator. Don't we get eaten?
Gollum 2, get a hold of yourself. Gollum 2, get away from the enemy.
Oh, that would be awesome. No, that would be cool as crap. a Gundam Wing game like this, or like a Macross game. I think she just got killed.
Column 2, lost.
Shit. Skykeeper, where's the one that got brownie?
I'm afraid he's long gone by now. Sorry.
Hell of a good job, Mage 2. We want as many guys out here as possible.
I'm grateful you're around. Wait, I can't get lost.
Hold on. I'm coming. There he is.
Get those things off my ass.
I'm trying to.
Trigger, can you help him?
I'm coming. Just give me a second.
He's mine. He's not getting away.
There he is clear.
Splashed.
No, that would be badass though. A Gundam Wing game like this, or Macross's what was the name of it called? Robotech. Because it was like F-14 fighters that turned into like Gundams.
Just not in her DNA.
Yep.
That was the right decision at the time. No, I should have never let a fledgling like her out of my reach to begin with.
Golem Squadron, Mage Squadron, withdraw.
I gotta try to land on a carrier. Oh, this is gonna suck.
Mage 2, you are cleared for landing. 3,000 to carrier.
Copy.
Lower your speed.
Copy.
Mage 2, bank right.
Copy.
Mage 2, lower your nose. You're too high.
I'm right on the ball, bro. What are you talking about? Oh, this is gonna suck. Oh, I gotta.
That's the guidance limit. Make a visual landing.
I have to come back around. Oh, I missed that. I missed that hard. Alright, level out. Alright, I see him. Come back around.
Mage 2, what's the problem? Land immediately. Lower your speed.
Alright, here we go.
3,000 to carrier. Your approach looks good. Stay on course. 1,500 to carrier. Mage 2, lower your nose. You're too high.
Landing on a carrier is always the pain.
Get that plane down. I repeat, get that plane down.
Oh, I almost fucked up on that. Oh!
Closer to your plane, Mage 2. I knew you'd be back. Now return to base.
That sucked.
Oh shit.
Landing on a runway is always easier than landing on an aircraft carrier.
Tell me about it.
Oh my gosh, that sucked. I missed the aircraft carrier by about 10 feet, like, I was 10 feet too high, so I had to come all the way back around.
Whew.
Uh,
That sucks.
I think that put my rank mission to like a B.
If it weren't for a few extraordinary fighters, many of us wouldn't have made it home. The situation is grim. We have precious little time, however. We have to get to the space elevator.
Oh fuck, I can't really take any more hits though.
Oh, I got an A.
That's...
Alright then. Alright. I hate to do this, but give me 2 seconds, guys. I have to use the restroom real quick. 2 seconds.
Well, that happened. Alright.
Okay, I apologize, I'm back. Just for a little sports information, to all you fans out there that are from the Who Dat Nation, the answer is, that be the Rams kicking your Saints' ass. Oh, thank you, you sound nice, Jessica. She said, welcome back. The Rams beat the Saints, even though the Saints were dominating the Rams all game.
Damn.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Alright, let's see this storyline coming in.
Mihai's looking worse. Thank God he has his granddaughters here to help him out. They're sisters, 15 and 10. Engaging the enemy in combat so we could use his physiological data to improve the drones had always taken a toll on Mihai's body. But today, he was really showing his age. The drones we based on his data were being taken down at a faster rate now, compared to when the war began. When Mihai found that out, he insisted on flying to the front lines to see it for himself. Sometimes he could be so stubborn. His age wasn't the only thing affecting his health. Over the years, flying at high altitudes for prolonged stretches of time had ravaged and poisoned his body. But he was a man of grit. Today, after 28 years, he saw combat again. If his flight suit still wasn't good enough to protect him, I can't imagine how many G's he hit today during the battle. As a pilot, he exceeds all our expectations. It's going to take a bit more tweaking before our drones can match his skill.
No, that can't be who I think it is.
Kino unit, you ask? This place is a shithole. If you took the stink of all the corruption in the world, then corralled it all in one place, that would give you a pretty good idea of what the air smells like around here. We got all kinds of critters, too. Everything from flea-ridden guards, rabid dogs, and a mechanic doing the stretch for life. I can't forget the rats. Yeah, we got those. And some pilots who got their wings clipped, too. One's a great pilot, but a lousy thief. One's a gambler with no luck. And one's an anarchist with no balls. Their job here was to rev the engines on the fake runways. The idea was for Erusia's spy satellite to pick up the heat sig. Even though there weren't any real fighters here, it looked like it on their infrared. I bet you're wondering, if Erusia lost the war, how come they still have a spy satellite? Because someone over there was smart enough to train a bunch of computer nerds to hack into half of Osia's satellites. That's how come. Every now and again, I'd try to bust out. And every single time, those damn dogs would drag me right back. When I was in my cell, I'd hear this voice coming from the guards room. It was the Erusian princess rallying her people on the Erusian national broadcast. All us prisoners had become big fans of hers. You want to hear something funny? The guards were big fans too. I swear to God, every time she was on the air, they'd turn up the volume on the radio and sit there listening. I could see how someone like her could win the hearts and minds of soldiers and workers alike. When the princess said something, you could tell she meant every word. Lately, she'd been having more fun with her speeches, and that made her seem even more charming. You could say her charm was like a virus. Whenever she'd point out stuff that was wrong with Osia, the prisoners in here went nuts. Hell, if anyone knew how messed up Osia was, it was the prisoners. They'd shout, "Burn Osia down." No way am I just gonna sit here and rot away in this hellhole. Dark blue. Instead of building fake-ass planes to trick Erusia, I'm gonna build one that'll really take off. You can count on that.
Well, shit.
As proved by the failure of our previous strategy, the Arsenal birds have bolstered the enemy's anti-air network. This will be difficult to overcome. However, we still need to get swiftly to the space elevator no matter what it takes. Someone there is counting on us. The hero of the Circum-Pacific War and the man who spearheaded the construction of the space elevator. Osia's former president, Mr. Harling. Mr. Harling was inspecting the elevator when the war broke out. He's been classified as missing since the elevator was taken over by the Erusian forces. However, according to the latest intel, a military officer accompanying Mr. Harling hid him inside the facility. Both are waiting for a chance to escape. Enemy anti-air radar network has been set up around the space elevator. It's likely a large squadron would be detected. We will send a single aircraft through the network and send in a rescue team soon after. A number of anti-air radars have been set up around the space elevator.
Complete.
However, a reconnaissance suggests their network is weakest along the southeastern coast of Selatukura. So we conclude the enemy's observation. There are a lot of rain clouds this time of year. Flying through the clouds will enable us to stay hidden from their radar. If you happen to be detected by their radar, we will be forced to abort the mission. The lone pilot who will head up this strategy is you, Trigger. After you bust through, secure the rescue craft's landing zone by taking out the anti-air weapons. Gollum and others will arrive shortly for support. Provide escort for Mr. Harling's craft after rendezvous. Good luck out there, everyone.
So what you're telling me is, I gotta go over here, fly through these clouds, be undetected by radar, and then blow stuff up, to then fly escort? Right.
Sounds like a great time.
Sounds like it's gonna be fun.
Ooh, I got another medal. Fuck yeah.
Let's do it.
Aircraft preparations complete. Sortie ASAP.
Entering operation area. Imposing radio silence.
Oh,
We'll radio you, but you are not permitted to make contact.
If you're spotted, the mission is over. Stay out of enemy radar. Use of weaponry is also strictly forbidden. Okay, you're heading up the Harling rescue mission. The success of this mission depends on you. Good luck. Mage 2, you're icing up. Trigger, you're a third of the way to the rendezvous point. Good job, but stay focused.
Oh, the wind is pushing me. Holy shit. And the camera angle's all fucked up because of the wind. Alright, alright. That's something that's new. I'm surprised.
Assuming that happens, why don't you go ahead and go into HUD mode?
Oh, the cockpit shakes? Really? You can hear the canopy rattling.
It's crazy, yeah. Oh, I'll be back.
Oh, man. Okay, we're being pushed down. Downforce winds. Increase speed.
Trigger, you got two directions you can take up here. Just go with your gut. Don't worry, we're watching over you.
Oh, it's a very narrow gap. Let's go through it.
Making good progress, Trigger. You're currently halfway to your rendezvous point.
Of
Look, I'm not gonna
course.
lie. It's just gonna be you and your radar out there. Just know, you got a bunch of people pulling for you.
Of course.
I'm one of them. You're 3/4 of the way. Been a long fight, but you're nearly home. Harling is still the president of my eyes.
Apparently I'm needed over at my grandmother's house, so I gotta go.
Despite his
Alright.
success, he remained a humble hero.
Don't know when I'm gonna be back, so.
I'll do my best
Alright.
to save him. Let
For sure, bro. I'll be on though, so.
I'll be back eventually.
Alright, for sure.
Rendezvous point dead ahead. Hang in there.
Of course we're taking the hard way. Why wouldn't we take the hard way? It's gonna push.
What's happening? Give us orders. Increasing alert. Watching radar.
Trigger, the first stage of the mission is clear. Don't celebrate yet. The real fight's about to get started. Radio silence is now lifted. The auxiliary craft will be arriving shortly. Destroy the anti-air around the space elevator. We're securing Sea Goblin's landing zone. Missile inbound! Missile inbound! H2, target destroyed. Watch out. Enemy has a lock on you. H2, target destroyed. H2, box 2. H2, target down.
Trigger, sorry about the wait. Cavalry's here. Column squadron. Trigger jumped through the fire. Now it's our turn. Understood.
All aircraft, eliminate the enemy before they can respond. Half of the SAM sites are down. Half of the anti-air guns down. Sea Goblin will arrive shortly. Eliminate hostile anti-air before then.
This is Sea Goblin. We've arrived. Do we have a clear LZ?
Mission still in progress. Stand by. Mage 2, rescue team can't land until anti-air weapons are down. Destroy them. All SAM sites down. All anti-air guns destroyed. The landing zone is secure. Sea Goblin, you are clear to land.
Roger. Rendezvous point in sight. We're almost there.
Multiple bandits over Selatapura Harbor. They're container-launched UAVs.
Hello.
Hello!
Hi.
How are you
I
doing?
think it's charged a little
so?
bit.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
I was drawing, but then I kind of took a break and ate ice cream. I don't know why I would do that, because it's already cold. It's already cold here. And then I drink ice cream. You know.
This girl.
Oh, dude.
You're a
I
goof.
made a Discord page.
Did you?
Yeah. And then I linked it on my YouTube.
Oh, well.
Target destruction confirmed.
It's what the cool kids are doing.
Oh, the cool
They
kids,
gotta
huh?
be cool, you know.
Oh, I'm not a cool kid. Sorry.
Kill off.
Huh?
I just said kill. He's looking at me like I need to do something.
Express identified. Behind the gantry crane. Mr. Harley, stay right there. Jacob's been hit.
Having fun.
Kinda.
Did G take off for food?
Did I take out the what?
Did G take off for food?
No, something about he has to do something with his grandma.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's what I said.
This is Colonel Johnson. Do you copy? I am with President Harley. Rescue unit down, along with the soldier who had this radio. I'll get Mr. Harley out of here.
Sir, we feel the same way. We'll figure something out. UAVs moving away from the harbor toward
Oh,
the
did I ever show you the photo that inspired me?
No.
The night shitty? Okay, yeah.
That's about half. Mop up the rest.
I keep on... Lately, my mind's been thinking about, like, 30 things at one time, so I'm just like...
Oh, of course.
Three remaining. All squadrons be advised. The call sign is Mother Goose 1. I've sent the information via the data link.
I'm in his blind spot. He's mine.
Oh, I saved it, I thought.
One remaining.
Did I save it? I never saved it.
Ooh, no. This girl.
All UAVs have been splashed. All aircraft. Former President Harling's transport is ready to take off. Mother Goose 1, take off. Let's wait till we're home safe. Mage Squadron, Mother Goose 1 is heading south. Provide support.
Skykeeper, bogeys on my radar. Bearing 220.
Sighting confirmed as MQ-101, forerunner for Arsenalburg.
The big bird is coming, huh?
Thought my computer froze.
Mother Goose 1. Shoot down any UAVs.
Mad.
Gollum, intercept the UAVs.
Golem 1 will kill. That last battle taught me a lot about those a-holes. Golem 2, don't stray off on me. Always maintain element. Wilco, forming up.
Enemy UAV down. Keep up the good work. Mage 2 splashed abandoned.
Mark acquired.
Roger.
Sending UAVs at the transport. Orders on a fire warning. Yes, sir. He's an old-timer. Has no clue how UAVs are used.
Trigger, enemy UAV down. Nice work. Good job. Mother Goose 1, UAV on your tail. Take evasive action.
I hear you. This isn't exactly a fighter.
Understood. Dodge to bird on its way.
Strategic AI chose liberty over justice. Courses have already changed.
Star warning. Star warning.
Didn't connect.
Gargoyle 1, where's the signal? Gargoyle Squadron, stand by for my orders. Almost out the White House. I need the harbor. They won't be able to get home. That ship isn't one of ours. Where's the signal? Gargoyle, change radio frequency.
Goose 1 here. About to leave the airspace. Keep your fingers crossed.
Gargoyle, it's time. Attention, Gargoyle Squadron, babble, babble, babble.
Gargoyle 3 to Babel. Babel, roger.
Skykeeper, what the hell was that?
Gargoyle did their job.
I figured, but Why weren't we informed? The IUN can't coordinate between branches as usual.
Gargoyle Squadron, report. HQ, one hit was scored. The rest were intercepted by UAVs. The elevator's windbreak took a crash. None more.
Roger. Continue to maintain air superiority.
Oh.
Mother Goose 1 hit. Mother Goose 1 has been hit. Colonel Johnson, respond. Mage Squadron, assess the situation.
This is Mage 1. I have Mother Goose 1 in my sight. Cabin's fine, but the cockpit's not looking so good.
Colonel Johnson, are you okay?
Don't worry about that. Just send help this way. I'm sorry. Get Mr. Harling. Please.
Mother Goose 1, respond. Mother Goose 1.
Skykeeper, should we continue providing cover for Mother Goose 1?
Of course. Mother Goose 1 is turning. What's going on? They're heading to the space elevator.
It's flying at a steady altitude. Who's in control?
It's not the Colonel. Mr. Harling's the only one on board. Mother Goose 1, respond! Mr. Harling, please respond!
We can't protect our objective if it sticks around here. Now's not the time to freak out, fellas. We've still got a job to do, so let's do it. Keep your mind focused.
Mr. Harling, we are not giving up on you. The UAVs are approaching Mother Goose 1.
Let's go, Trigger.
Take them down now, Mage Squadron. 1 minute remaining.
Lockdown hostile.
Mother Goose 1, turn 180 degrees and exit combat airspace. Mother Goose 1, Mr. Harling, are you piloting that plane?
Arsenal Bird Liberty, passing waypoint 2.
The UAVs are continuing their...
Make 2! Make 2!
I have no idea what just went on.
Oh my god, Mother Goose 1 has been shot down.
Where'd the missile come from?
Mage 2 fired that.
It was Ocean. A friendly missile hit him.
Verifying the situation. Stop speculating. Friendly fire. I saw it. Mother Goose 1 exploded in air. No one could have survived.
Looks like it tried to protect the elevator. Erusian bastards, they just killed a hero.
Mage 1. Was it Trigger? Trigger was the closest. UAVs were crawling all over our objective. I told you to keep a goddamn eye in the hatchway. It must have been a mistake.
Arsenal Bird is entering. All aircraft withdraw immediately. Trigger, you can't fly for a while. You understand?
Wow. That just took a weird turn.
The operation to rescue
Is this
former
her
President
life?
Harling has failed. Sadly, there is no hope he survived. Trigger, you are suspected of assassinating the former president. There will be an inquiry. There will most probably be a court-martial.
Yeah. Okay.
Bad news for us here at the prison. The enemy fell for our decoy base. With all the fake planes and trucks we had out, it must have looked to them like the Ocean Air Force was about to go on the attack. Day after day after day after day, they bombed us. Osea didn't give a damn. We weren't soldiers to them, so go ahead. Bomb us. In their eyes, we were expendable. Worth less than the fake planes in the bunkers. No biggie. While I made fake planes, they had me put together some working ones. Then, some genius at HQ decided we should send it up, so the base looked legit. Thankfully, we had people to crew them. It didn't matter what we were locked up here for anymore. Top brass needed pilots, and criminals were all they had. A crook, a gambler, an anarchist. Just your typical lowlifes. They threw each one of them in a cockpit and sent them up to intercept the enemy's planes. But in the end, it was all just for show. So, up they went, day after day after day. Today they tossed someone new into the mix. Wonder what he did to get sent here. My dad died flying for the Ocean Air Force. When your allies are surrounded, one of the most dangerous missions is giving them cover to retreat. Whoever signed up for that was a real hero. But even more dangerous than that was being the one who had to cover the rear guard's retreat. That was my dad's job, and one time, he called it off. Said it was too late for him. Said anyone else would have done the same. I found that out from a war buddy of his when he came to tell me how my dad died. The next time a retreat happened, my dad volunteered to be in the rear guard. Dumbass. He died all right. No one came to help. The news nearly broke me. Of all the ways to get killed,
I know
it's
how to
gotta be
make
the
a
most
flag like
pathetic
that.
one ever. Am I right?
Yeah?
I know how to do that. Yeah.
That's dope.
There's a rumor
I don't know
going
how
around
to
about
make
another inmate.
make it wave
A
and
guy
stuff
they
like
brought
that.
here a little while ago.
Yeah.
Get this.
I learned that
Talk
in
in the
school.
cell block says he was sent here because he killed Harling, the president of Osea during the last war, remember? He's the one that sent my dad on that suicide mission. He's the reason I had to go live with my grandpa, and why me and Gramps started building a supersonic jet. He's the reason I ended up here. Maybe I should give that guy a thank you note for killing him. Nah. God, I hate the smell of this place. It's all fake and lies and bullshit. It reeks.
All right, guys, I'll let you in on some juicy info. The new guy was found guilty by the International Union Peacekeeping Forces court-martial. He is the murderer of Harling in the flesh. His TAC name's Trigger. Now, as of today, he may be attached to the Ocean Air Force Base 444th Squadron. But that is just some symbolic bullshit. It doesn't really matter if he's Harling's murderer or not. Every last one of you has been incarcerated for one reason or another. You cons have an obligation to atone for your crimes. A few of you in the penal unit know how to fly, and HQ needs to plug the deficit in our Air Force. So they proposed sending you guys on a reconnaissance mission to the Waiapolo Mountains. But that idea was flat out rejected. Nope, you'll be atoning for your crimes right here at this base. This base is a decoy designed to draw enemy fire. And as members of this base, you'll be taking hits from the enemy. This will allow our forces to safely prepare a counterattack.
And they're laughing. So they're watching Night
Switch off
School.
that alarm. It's just the usual.
They're watching what?
Zapland was supposed to be
It's
an
called Night
isolated
School.
area. Okay.
Used to be a comedy.
Aircraft to scrap.
Yeah.
Enemy aircraft detected over the dummy runway.
We just need to make it look like we can put up a fight. Some of those piles of junk can at least take off. Let's get the guiltiest cons in the sky first. We'll start with Harling's murderer. We don't expect you to down any bombers. But what we do want is to make them think that we've got an active base here.
This should be interesting.
Take it busy, convicts. Proceed with your mission now.
Wow. That's such like an in-depth story. Who would have knew? Who would have known?
Control, would you kindly send me up first? Spare 8, Champ, this is the control tower. You're not cleared for takeoff. Obey orders.
Go to hell.
All aircraft preparing for takeoff. Watch out for Spare 8. He's forcing a takeoff.
I'll take up command. Any objections?
That'll get decided in the skies.
Touche.
Trigger, your call sign is Spare 15. Consider it your prisoner number for the air. Commencing deception and interception.
Spare 15, the runway's free. You have permission to take off. Go now.
My blood's boiling!
Toss the jump in solitary once he gets back.
If he makes it back.
You land your ass as grass. Spare 15, takeoff confirmed. Altitude restriction lifted. Go.
So, no missiles again. The FCS is locked. Damn, you're good. Let's make this more interesting. Prisoners use nothing without supervision. Not even a pencil. Here comes Harling's murderer. He shot 2 missiles right between old Harling's eyes. Always in the know, aren't you? In this war, intel is a life or death matter. Settle down. Excited to have another murderer with you?
Oh, you could hear that?
Was that your sister yelling?
No, that was my mom.
Oh, that was sound like your sister there for a second.
Alright. No, that was my mom. They're watching the game.
Make them think there's fighters at the base. You don't gotta smoke.
Oh, the other one. Alright.
Just think of it as you atone for your crimes. One more thing. Any aircraft leaving the operation area will be shot down. You hear me? Righto. I really couldn't give a shit.
Here I go. Failing again. Not labeling my layers. Like a dork.
Label your layers, girl.
I know. Yeah.
Commander McKenzie? Damn it! Spare squadron, listen up. Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're clear to engage. Show no mercy.
Righto. We can have to rethink the odds. Missiles. Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill from the start?
This is the meeting first.
If count's going
I
forward,
decide
it's all
when
mine.
you die.
All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me.
Who's gonna dance to your lying tune?
I'll show you all how it's done.
Spare 15, bandit splashed.
Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I bet that report will get dressed up real pretty.
Head to the next target. Radar pinged. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them.
Righto.
A bomber's at high altitude. Stop watching your own asses and look up.
Allow me to educate you. In this unit, you get your tail marked with scratches. The more scratches, the more heinous the crime. They're called sin lines. You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well,
I'm just so concentrated. Are you on mission?
Huh?
Are you on the second mission?
No, I think I'm on like the 5th mission.
So, oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought you said they were like 30 minutes. Well, you have been live for like 2 hours.
2 hours, yeah.
So, if you're on the 5th one, you've gotten through them pretty quick.
Pretty much, yeah. Quicker than I thought.
Sorry, but I'm gonna get the top score again.
So, once you beat it once, then it unlocks to
the next difficulty. Yeah.
Do you get trophies for this?
Yes. Yes, you do.
Focus on destroying the target.
I hope most games have trophies now.
I know, but it makes it so much more worth it now.
Yeah, it does.
Destroy the targets. You're being slow.
I want it back.
Oh, you fucked up.
Oh yeah! Let's do this. Sperry, watch your mouth.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Targets that slow aren't a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Multiple bandits inbound. They got bombers and security.
All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Bring that down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. Trigger, don't get shot down now. I got good money riding on your survival. Some guys have got big money riding on your going down, so watch your back.
Spare 7, shut up. You don't need a yap to pull the trigger.
We're losing friendly. This was not the plan.
The targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment. Chaffin flares at 0.
Trigger again!
We're on fire. We're going down.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck.
Can't maintain altitude. Bailing out.
This is a pretty nice ride. Instrument service pretty good. Can't believe these seats used to be scrapped. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. Acting like she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy. Shoe on left now.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Rock 2.
Look at my sleeves.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them.
Try not to.
Dumb luck, tabloid.
Try not to what?
Sneeze.
Sneeze?
No, sneeze. Yeah.
You're gonna sneeze now because you're trying not to.
I'm trying. I'm trying. No. No, that's dead. Such a dick.
You are. But it's okay.
You sure?
Yes.
Are you
Very sure.
Sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
That cheers me up.
Pipe down and keep your mind on the mission.
I should have put it all on
Stunts, get closer.
Morpheus bomb. This is Delta 1. Delivery complete. We have what we need. Going home. Damage report. We need to tend to the wounded.
Dude, this is the most I've ever, like, been on my computer in one weekend.
Really?
In a while.
Jeez, girl.
No, I'm serious though. Gotten a lot done actually.
Well, that's good though.
I mean, it doesn't seem like a lot, but it is a lot.
Shoot down everything carrying bombs. Weapons free. You're cleared to engage. Show no mercy.
Done by now.
Oops.
Want to bet which one of us gets the first kill trigger starts? This is the Peters. Count's going for I decide whether you die. All right, I'm assuming command. All aircraft support me. Who's gonna dance to your line tone? I'll show you all how it's done. Spare 15, bandit splashed. Trigger, keep an eye on your head count. We can compare later. Yeah, I bet that one will get dressed up real pretty. Radar ping. Incoming hostile group detected. Take care of them. Righto. A bomber's at high altitude.
Well, I'm glad that you're actually getting stuff done though. I mean, I know you've been waiting to, so.
Yes. It's been a challenge though.
That's why I say you should come here.
Trigger shot down a bomber.
But you know, that's just me being biased anyways. Just saying, come on.
Just
I
saying.
gotta try, okay? You gotta give me that.
That's true. That's true.
You have 3 scratches, right, Trigger? Well, you are Harley's
Oops.
murderer. Your ass is mine. Die.
Missile. Missile.
Fox 2.
One bandit back. I'm hit. I'm hit.
Take the top score from me. It's in my blood.
Enemy missiles moving. Break it. Break it. Break it. Break. Wingman down. I'm surrounded.
Wow, look at Trigger go. Lucky shot. He went up for some poker tonight. Focus on destroying the target.
Fox 2. Enemy got away. We're easy pickings now. Push it. Damn it. We were supposed to be done before the bombers even arrived. That tail is wide open.
At least he's decent at what he's famous for. I wouldn't go that far. Target's that slow on a challenge. Don't let it go to your head, murderer.
Enemy got away.
Multiple bandits inbound. We got bombers and support. All aircraft follow me. You too, murderer. Jeez, now he thinks he's squadron leader.
Have you wrote anymore?
I did, actually. I got some stuff I can show you or read to you, I guess. It's a little emo-ish, but you know, I hope you won't mind.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. After this mission, I'm gonna take a break anyways. So maybe then.
Don't get excited. It's beginner's luck. This is a pretty nice ride. It's service pretty good. Can't believe these scenes used to be scrap. Just what kind of magic does she have up her sleeves anyway? I don't know what her problem is. I think she's royalty or something. That's because she's the scrap queen. Queen? More like a bad-tempered tomboy.
Well, that hurt. Really? Oh, all the people, you gotta be the one. Okay.
The target
targets are still active. Keep up the attack.
What the hell are you doing?
Are you... Wilco, Commander McKenzie, please maintain silence for the moment.
Nickel. Nickel. Nickel.
Spare 15, what the hell are you doing? Attack!
Nickel.
Trigger got most of them. Maybe even all of them. That was dumb luck, Tabloid.
Spare 15, don't take all the fun away from your comrades. 3 targets remaining. Two targets remaining.
Why in the world would someone make a squadron of convicts? Gotta be some kind of reason.
Now the paper-mache strategy at the base seems to be doing the trick. This dog has an idea how to end the war.
One bandit left. Take him down now.
First come, first served.
Hey, let him rock. Begin the attack.
Oh yeah! Let's do this.
Spare 8, watch your mouth.
This is Squad 6. Locked on bandit in.
Hostile has a lock!
All targets confirmed eliminated.
Hell yeah! Still alive, Harling's murderer? Then dinner's on me tonight.
Cut the chatter, Spare Squadron. Mission complete. RTB. Trigger's still with us. Must have the devil in his corner. Spare 7, what happens if the one you've bet on dies while landing?
Then you win. So what? You're not done?
Just checking.
Spare 15, this is the control tower. Make your landing check. We don't want a wreck blocking the runway. Spare 15, you have permission to land. Wind conditions are calm. 3,000 meters. Too fast. Lower your airspeed. Bank left. 1,500 meters. Lower your nose. You're too high. You're past the guidance limit. Make a visual landing. At least you're down. Careful with the aircraft next time.
I lost a lot of money for that trigger. Don't forget.
Spare 15, the runway's free.
Apparently the guy lost a lot of money on me. My bad.
Oops. Did a thing.
Did I say you could take down the enemy? Throw anyone who disobeys into solitary.
Mihai's granddaughters liked to keep to themselves mostly. They were well behaved and possessed a sort of quiet elegance.
You
From time to time,
scared me, Kia.
wondering what they were talking about.
Gotcha.
I'm sure everyone on the base did the same. They were such enthralling creatures. Every night, a crowd would gather around Mihai. They were the men tasked with guarding him in the air. Their jackets all bore the same patch, a relic from a nation that was long gone. Decades ago, during the Age of Expansion, the Kingdom of Erusia absorbed many countries. Theirs was one of them. Mihai asked them,
Yet what is a nation? Can we actually see the physical lines that divide one from another?
People of my generation can no longer speak the language of our own land. My grandparents always look sad when they see I have no idea what they're saying to me.
Mihai didn't say a word after that. His scarred face betrayed no emotion. He didn't get those scars from flying, though. Mihai was originally from Shalaji. His real name is Mihai Dumitru Margarita Corneliu Leopold Blanca Carol Aeon Ignatius Raphael Maria Nikitas A. Shalaji.
What the hell?
When he was young, he
Sorry.
was the heir to the grand...
No, not you. No, the dude's name on this game. Not you. Why are you saying sorry?
Mihai was betrayed.
Because I was giving Kyo kisses and it might have sounded weird.
Oh, no,
Okay.
it wasn't that. It was this dude's name. This dude had like 12 names.
The country that sprang from it was annexed by the expanding kingdom of Erusia.
Why would you need that many names?
The Erusian royal family allowed Mihai
Why?
to retain their title and ample standing in the new kingdom. Mihai surprised them all by signing up for the class.
Sent you an updated photos.
He was then accepted into the Air Force Academy by order of the king.
You sent me updated photos.
When the royal
An
family
updated
was ousted
photo.
and
Oh.
Erusia became a republic,
Yes.
he continued to
See this?
Test sites soon flourished. One day, a classmate of Mihai's granddaughter visited.
Ooh,
and
dope.
noticed the rose emblem.
Nah? Or yeah?
Yeah.
She laughed like a princess, and I found out later she was indeed the daughter of Erusia's new ruler. She was the connection to the royal bloodline everyone was looking for, the one to restore the monarchy. This new princess was truly a godsend for the Erusian people. If Mihai's granddaughters were like the moon, she was like the sun, around which everything seemed to orbit. Her face was so expressive. It's no wonder
I'm getting there. I'm almost done.
instantly felt at ease when they saw
I think
her.
it looks awesome.
So I'm just gonna take the cover that's on my YouTube now and then I'm just putting that over it.
The pilots of the
If that makes
support plane
sense.
smiled, even though they wished their nation were independent from hers.
No, that makes sense.
I wonder how Mihai felt about all of this.
Oh my goodness, I should put her. I should put this on my business card. My little chibi.
I wish I could figure it out.
Yeah.
Whatever his feelings
Designed a
were
new
about
business
his
card.
homeland, he kept hidden. Even from me.
Your mission is to atone for your crimes by attracting the enemy's attention. First, I want you to head from the base to the desert region of Roca Roja to the northwest. And then second, you will attack the large Erusian base there. We've been unable to verify that base's ability to deal with fighters.
Oh, I can have some
Attack
seaweed.
and provoke the enemy into revealing their AA strategy. Get them to fire at you as much as you can. That way, we can confirm where they're firing from. Then it's a case of sending in a regular force to clean them out. For this mission, we prepared a frontline base that can be used for ammo replenishment and aircraft repairs. However, this is not for you guys. Only the regular force has permission to use it. Even if you run out of ammo, don't forget that you're just decoys. You stay out there as targets for the enemy.
Huh. Okay, then. Target for the enemy.
Nope.
Alright, so I think I'm going to take a break here, guys. And then maybe in a couple hours, if we're not doing something else, I will jump back on this. But until then, later days.